Now, parenting in the 90s, what type of parent are you? Things have changed. The same problems are the problems you and I had: sex, alcohol, loud music, permissive, all those things, but they're getting more pressure on. See, the old days, the pie graph was what parents believed, the media believed, and the schools believed, and there was not much peer pressure. Peer pressure has opened like that on the pie graph. The media don't give a stuff for your kids, let's be honest. They're only interested in programs. Every producer, you hear them, we're pushing the edges, okay? You know, I'm talking about sort of the mass TV. There's a lot of good television programs, don't get me wrong, okay? But they're pushing the edges. Schools are coming back on track, they have to, and families. So remember, the people who support you are smaller in the pie graph, so you've got to put more effort. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's fair comment. Remember, kids have changed too. So parents have got to be a bit more sort of, you know, like my dad from Scottish descent. If he said it was good, it was good. If he said it was very good, it was very good. Never excellent. Nobody ever got excellence. We've got to compete with the media. Sometimes you've got to go overboard today and say, you are amazing. Okay? You've got to do that sort of over-the-top thing to compete, because things are on the edge a bit more. For instance, when I first started doing high school assemblies, this was my opening joke. Say the kids in a big assembly, what do you do when the speaker's late? Does the headmaster say, will you sit still, we'll wait for the speaker? He panics, see, so he sends you all back to your classroom. If you're late, you never get on. So if you speak at high school assemblies, you're a bit panicky to get there on time. A friend of mine was going to speak at a high school assembly, running late, came around the corner in his car a bit fast, middle of the road's a cat, he puts on his brakes, too late, he killed the cat, he thinks, good night, not only late for high school assembly, I'm a cat murderer. So he goes to the nearest house, he knocks on the door, little old lady comes, he said, madam, I've just killed a cat, I wonder if it's yours. She said, what does it look like? He said, it was black and white. Oh, she said, that's my little Toby. He said, madam, I will replace your cat. She said, you any good at catching mice? Now, if I shared that in today's assembly, they'd all go, right? Here's the joke for today's assembly. He's killed the cat. Thinks, good night, I'm late for high school assembly, I'm a cat murderer. Goes to the nearest door, he knocks on it. Little old lady comes, he said, madam, I've just killed a cat, I wonder if it's yours. She said, what does it look like? And he goes, she says, no, before you ran out of it, he goes. Now, I don't tell the first part of assembly, it's just like a bomb going off, boy. See, it's a bit on the edge. It's a bit sick. You wouldn't tell it to 80-year-olds, you know? All right? So parents have got to have a little bit of flair. Do you understand that? So get out there and be cheeky with your kids. That's what I'm saying, you know?